So, a lot of you have been telling me that you struggle to clear higher tiers of solo dungeon as a spear dagger and you are forced to do lower tier ones. Luckily for you, I made a special build that makes you completely immortal. So I'm going to guide you through the build and explain the mechanics for both bosses. The build heavily relies on healing yourself by doing damage, aka life leeching. Create a new mastery page and copy my masteries. On a spear side, the most important passive is Sustaining Guard, which will heal you every time Immortal Wrath passive activates. Then Precise Brutality, which gives you crit damage at the cost of crit chance, and Ultimate Impact, which increases the damage of Mortal Wrath. Activating these three passive nodes require around 70 mastery points, and the rest can all be put into attack nodes. If you have a low amount of mastery points, just prioritize Sustaining Guard and it's going to be enough. On the Dagger mastery side, the only important node is Bloodseeker, which gives Assassin Instinct ability to restore 5% of each melee critical hit at the cost of critical damage. While rest of the points can be used in Dagger attack nodes and activating Strategic Exchange, which increases the damage of Fatal Stigma and Thunderbomb. Next, open the Dagger skill page. Using Effect boost on a Vampiric Strike will heal you quite a lot, while the rest is used to increase AoE damage. Most of the points are used in Spear specialization, where Blood Leech Aura will give you massive amounts of heals when you pair it up with the Javelin Inferno. This skill build is also used for open world dungeon farming. And most important is that you have Assassin Instinct and Mortal Wrath on your passive skill bar. What I just showed you is the best for the first mobs part of the solo dungeon. For the bosses, use my standard PvE skill build, but with solo weapon mastery preset you just made for healing. You can find all of those skill builds in the questlog link in the description. First part of two sets of melee mobs are easy, just run around while throwing javelins at them and they will melt. When it comes to support orbs, the best ones are Chain Doll, which will pull all the mobs into the center, making it very easy to spam javelins and wipe them very fast, Zone of Pain, which creates a zone around you to help with the damage, and Curse of Decline. Second mob spawn will have several ranged mobs, so kite the melee towards the ranged ones and blast javelin into the pack. The third pack of mobs adds more ranged mobs and a golem. Same principle applied. Kite the melee mobs into the range and blast them. If healing totems spawn on the ranged mobs, simply move to the edge of the arena to pull the mobs out of the totem. You don't have to destroy the totems. And then pick off the rest of the ranged mobs one by one. As you can see, you out-heal much more than the damage they're doing. Wait a few seconds before starting next for your cooldowns. The last mob spawn also adds a Dwarf Commander, which does fury attacks that need to be blocked, otherwise you get chain stunned, while other mobs also have fury attacks that stun. You don't need to kill all the mobs, you just need to kill the Dwarf Commander, otherwise he will just spawn another set of mobs. Best you can do is group up all the mobs around the Dwarf Commander and blast with all the AoE skills. After that you face the first boss, Lionhead. Wait for your cooldown, swap to a single target build with solo masteries and grab Health Orb. Use the skill damage boost food and mana regen potion. The boss is very simple as it is just a DPS race with an easy mechanic. Make sure you block all the fury attacks. You don't need to chase him when he dashes away as he will disappear and teleport next to you with a fury attack. You also notice that I am consistently full HP despite face tanking all the damage, and that is due to the two passive nodes that heal me while doing damage. You literally cannot die. The mechanic is also very simple. He's going to teleport to the center, do one fury attack, then AoE jump attack, and then another fury attack. All you need to do is walk into the pillar first and then walk into the ghost with the same symbol above its head. Do this 3 times, the boss gets stunned and you can freely DPS. Rinse and repeat until the boss is dead. Next, the Indiana Jones jumping puzzle is easy to understand. Don't stand on red tiles, run on green tiles. You can even spam jump and sometimes you avoid taking damage while standing on a red tile. Umbrakan is the second boss, which will test your perfect blocking skills. If you struggle with perfect blocking, you can take the Stamina Orb, but if you are a pro, take Health Orb. Every time you perfect block one of his fury attacks, he gets a stack, and at 7 stacks he does the mechanic. If you don't reach 7 stacks before he does the rotation of his fury attacks, you wipe. You can pretty much face tank all of his normal attacks, don't stand in poison AoE on the ground and perfect block his fury attacks. After a slow normal fury attack, he always does the fast dodge roll fury attack, so be ready to dodge that. Also try to always stay close, otherwise he will do a jump AoE. As soon as the boss gets 7 stacks, he will jump on the poison tree to the side, drain it and jump back to the middle. You have a free DPS window when the boss is draining the tree. When he jumps, do not wait for the perfect time as it is kinda delayed, so you need to pre-jump as soon as the boss jumps to avoid getting knocked down. Once he's back in the middle, he does 3 fast dodge roll fury attacks. If you can't block all 3, it's fine, just face tank the damage, heal up with life leech and keep smacking the boss until it's dead. Just remember that you need to always have 7 perfect blocks, otherwise the boss will wipe you. And also, you out-heal more than the boss can hit you, and even with the lower tier gear, you will not die. Thank you for watching, good luck with the drops, and I'll see you in the next one.